many grow up without acquiring the skills to build social capital or create wealth. The statistics are insane. Like 45% of men 18 to 25 have never approached a woman in person.
Never asked a woman out in person. And what they're up against, think about it. You could largely describe America right now as a giant bet on AI. 10 companies have driven all the growth in GDP, are responsible for 77% of the earnings growth. Our economy literally rests on 10 companies now, often referred to as the Magnificent 10. And they do several things, but quite frankly, they're in the business of enragement, polarization, and then sequestering young people from all other activities.
And that's only getting worse given where AI is going. I mean, with like, agents and chatbots who are, sexually clad anime type figures chatting with young men.
Well, it starts pretty innocent. When you use AI, have you noticed the prompts that are almost irresistible at the end? Let me put this in a series of tweets. Right. And before you know it, you're 3 hours deep. Right. But effectively, these companies have attached the entire economy and literally trillions of dollars to trying to get people to, or trying to convince young people, specifically young men who are more susceptible, because quite frankly, their prefrontal cortices isn't as developed, to try and convince them they can have a reasonable facsimile of life online. Why go through the hierarchy of trying to make friends? It's not easy, right? Why try to figure out how to navigate a corporate, all this, when you can go on Reddit or Discord and find friends, or you can trade crypto or stocks on Robinhood or Coinbase? And why, Anderson, would you go through the rejection, the dressing well, the effort, the expense, the humiliation, developing a kindness practice of trying to establish a romantic partnership when you have literally lifelike synthetic porn? So what are we doing?
So yeah, guys, this is all one big, this is done on purpose. The unfortunate reality that we all have to accept about this is that AI is going nowhere. It's going to get worse. We're going to have to learn how to deal with it. Now, granted, will it destroy human interaction? Absolutely. Will it destroy your job? Absolutely, if you're a low-level job. Some jobs, it'll help you progress and help you, with some daily tasks that are tedious. But this is not going anywhere, guys. Excuse me. So there's going to be a portion of the women and there's a percentage of the men that are going to be stuck on these online personas. Now, granted, we're going to have real life people that still want real life interactions, but as the generations go on and on and on and on and on, and people get, these young kids, they get iPads and all these different things and phones at 6, 7, 8 years old. So as the generations get older, the percentage of people not approaching and dealing with people in real life is going to increase to a point to where most things are online. It's unfortunate, guys, but this is a trajectory that we're heading down.
I think we have our economy attached to one objective, and that is to evolve a new species of asocial, asexual males. Unintentionally, we have an economic interest right now, I would argue, in planning our own extinction.
So what do you do?
It's deep right there, guys. We don't want to talk about these. This is the organized truth. We're going to talk about the truth on this channel. This is one of the harsh truths, guys. Yeah, us human beings, we might not have another 200-300 years on this planet, period. This is going nowhere, and Anderson Cooper is about to talk about this.
Because this juggernaut is not about to slow down anytime soon, the AI juggernaut.
I think there's a variety of things you can do, starting very young. I think you need to redshirt boys.
You have boys. I have two boys. It's terrifying when you look at these stats.
I think a couple things. Education. We need to redshirt young boys. They're just less mature. And you're going to see as you get older, my 15-year-old has a party. The boys are dopes. Some of the 15-year-old girls could be the junior senator from Pennsylvania.
I see that in 4-year-olds.
So red shirts start kids in kindergarten at 6. Get more men involved in K through 12, where 70 to 80% are women who are naturally going to champion people who remind them of themselves. Boys need more male role models. Immediately have a social zeitgeist where the moment a boy comes off the tracks, which is typically when he loses a male role model, at that point, he is more likely to be incarcerated than graduate from college, whereas girls in single-parent homes have the same outcomes. It ends up that boys, while being physically stronger, are emotionally and neurologically much weaker.
And yet also, I mean, at age 3 and 4, I see it already, girls have the vocabulary, or at least the desire, to talk about what they did in school, whereas boys, it's like pulling out teeth.
The reality is our brain doesn't catch up until they're 25. Goes into college. Any school, any college, in my view, that has over $1 billion endowment and isn't growing its freshman class faster than population growth should lose its tax-free status, because it's not a public servant, it's a hedge fund with classes. And my industry is so corrupt that we've decided the ultimate way to create artificial scarcity and extract more margin from middle-class homes is to limit our supply. Dartmouth sits on $8 billion endowment, lets in 1,100 people, which is what a good Starbucks serves in a weekend. There's no reason why they couldn't let in 11,000, quite frankly. More vocational programming, and quite frankly, put more money in their pockets. We've had tax and fiscal policies for the last 40 years that have made my generation, on average, 72% wealthier than we were 40 years ago, and people under the age of 40, 24% less wealthy. So what do you have? 60% of 30-year-olds used to have one child in the house 40 years ago. Now it's 27%. So we have they're up against technology, trying to separate them from their friends, make them less mammalia. We have fiscal policies, quite frankly, making them less wealthy. And then we have social media reminding them 210 times a day that they're failing. And what do you know? They wake up at 30, they're more obese, anxious, and depressed. And if we don't, my generation has a debt. We'd recognize America from 1955 to 2000 garnered a third of the world's growth with 5% of the population. And then within that 5%, 30% of us who were born white heterosexual males got the majority of that prosperity. So,
all right, guys. So it's a lot to unpack right there. A lot to unpack right there. A lot of you guys are probably, your head spinning right there. So all of this stuff sounds good. I mean, basically what he's saying, we have to invest more into men, and it's very true. But of course, in order to invest in men, you have to destroy feminism. You have to destroy feminism. You know, all these things, they sound good. You know, the educational system, having community and family within our society, having a culture, a strong sense of culture in our American culture, which is extremely fragmented. Nobody's trying to fix this stuff, guys. The president don't care about you. The people that you live next to that are strangers don't care about you. You live far away from your family, and hell, your family, half your family don't care about you. You know, you're online and you have all this cyberbullying and all these people critiquing you, and they never seen you in real life in their life. And so nobody cares about you. Nobody's trying to invest in you. We can hope all day, but nobody's trying to put forth anything to try to organize anything. So you're going to have to save yourself, guys. Excuse me. Go back to the basics. Approach game. When I say approach game, you know, find out what avenue, day naps or something. But first, get some money, get in shape. There's no getting around that. There's no getting around that whatsoever. So go back to the basics. If you guys don't want to deal with women and escape it and go across the water, then save up and go across the water, then that's a good strategy as well. But money, working out, money and muscles are your go-to, and intelligence if you want to think. So that's the only thing that's going to save you. Nobody else cares about you. So that's the video, guys. I appreciate you guys staying in here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video, like the video, and I will see you guys in the next one, man. If you guys want to support, all the ways you can are in the description below. I will see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.